Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, for yet another episode of the First Hour. This is the show where we take a look at the first hour of a recently released video game, and on today's episode we're taking a look at either one on the PlayStation 4. This is one of the games you'll be able to pick up for free in the month of May through the PlayStation Plus program, and that's only for the PlayStation 4, obviously. Let's double check some options. As always, a good place to start. I have no idea what kind of game this is whatsoever. That's kind of exciting. Head bob is an option you can turn off. I already appreciate that, as some players tend to get sick. Alright. Show me what you got, either one. Oh, by the way, Colin Tanner, videogamesardumb.com. Subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. Thank you. Let's see what we got going on in this game. Oh, we got us, black screen. It's a good start.
It's me. Listen, I'm sorry for the things I said earlier on. It's just, God, I really don't think you should go to that place. I don't think they care. Not like they should. And before you think it, I know how it feels to want to feel safe, to want more. You know I do it, but Jesus.
Subtitles are moving way faster than the audio here.
To squeeze money out of. Please. Don't go tonight. I'm freaking scared. For you and for me.
That's very, very odd here. We have to go into controls. Okay. Ooh. Can't invert your controls? Is that what maybe I'm reading this wrong, but this is a first-person game and you can't invert your controls? I gotta be reading that wrong. Head bob, vibration, crosshair, that's all there. Controls. Maybe it'll give me an opportunity while I'm playing the game, because that would be a significant detriment to this game. Oh, very nice graphics so far. Alright, so we have that.
In the mid-19th century, advances in genetic and psychological sciences led to
Pretty cool music. Boy. Uh-huh. Can't... What? I can't see which ones I'm selecting.
Is that? It is. Oh, this is excellent. We're so glad to have you back. My name is Dr. Edmonds, but you can call me Phyllis if you like. Right. There should be a register on the reception desk. So once you've signed in, grab the key card from the top drawer and head on down. You will need it to gain access to the lower floors.
restoration procedure for patient
JN2057
will commence shortly. Staff are advised to prepare chambers for initial projection.
Well, it seems we best get a move on. There's plenty to do. And for you, plenty to see and discover. I'm going to be guiding you through the process of restoration this evening, and hopefully ensuring that nothing terrible happens to you
The
or
restorer.
our client.
The next step in
I'm in restoration chamber number 3. Now, if you don't mind, would you be a dear and head on down?
Alright, so there we go. Just real quick, just to verify once again that you can absolutely not change your controls whatsoever. Okay. I'm adaptable. But that is that's a deal breaker for, well, I assume, plenty of people. Baffling, really, that would even be their choice. I mean, graphically this looks pretty good, getting kind of like a Bioshock 1 vibe. And the controller beeps whenever I go to a new door.
A miracle of the 20th century. A window into the minds of others and a tool to cure disease and illness. But it would be nothing without the likes of you.
Criminal.
Right. Would you be a dear and help me with the setup? I need the electrical input for the Rembrandt installation rerouting. You can access it from that terminal over there.
Restore, you put the white words over the white background? Restorers may only carry one item at a time. Okay. Great. Well, no, I can't take that with me? It's gotta stay here. Okay.
For God's sake. Why can't anything work around here? Okay. We need to replace the fuse. You'll need to take the blown one out and replace it with the correct fuse. By the computers over there.
Okay. There's one of them over here. Oh, I understand. These are all different. I can only carry one item at a time, so I need to go back there, identify which one it is, and then carry it over. That's a 75. What did I just put in there? Put in a 300. Well, that's not going to work, so we gotta go and get the other canister. That's a 75A. That's what I need. So I'll take that over here. Swap that out. Great. Then hit the button.
Can you not do anything right? It's the 300 amp fuse that you need. It says clearly on the box.
Okay. Was that? Yeah. Only use 300. It's very hard to read. I guess maybe that was supposed to be a joke.
Nice to get some help around here. Now, if you don't mind, I think it's time to take a seat.
Okay, so this chair is probably going to be pretty significant to the story here. So far, the story has mostly been centered around this chair. Here I am in the chair.
Right. A few things before we project. Our client, Jean, is currently in a very delicate state. Our primary focus is to ensure that we clear this area of her mind from the plaque buildup that is causing the disease. In order to do that from within, we're going to need to use her own memories to reinforce the medical treatment she's receiving. Are you ready?
Okay, so this is a lot of build-up. You gotta surprise me here. That's a lot of slow burn. What are you bringing to the table right now? More chair stuff.
Now, I know this may feel a little strange, being new technology, but please don't worry about it. We all get used to change eventually, don't we?
Alright, we're continuing that slow burn. We're going towards something. We're at the loading screen. Here we go. We've really put a lot of focus on this piece of technology as an experiment, and that's going to somehow help people connect with them mentally. So let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to need a lot of razzle-dazzle or something. Something surprising, shocking, or more importantly, different from what we've seen already. Because this has been rather slow, but that's okay. Slow builds. Slow burns.
Okay, listen up. You are in your case.
Framerate took a major dip.
Come back here a lot, so please take some time to get acquainted with your surroundings. It keeps most restorers' sanity intact. For a short while, anyway.
Okay, cool. Here we are. Something different.
Our sole purpose this evening is to track the memory and pinpoint its location so we can cleanse it of any disease present. Everything you're seeing in front of you is a visual environment pieced together from our client's subconscious mind. Barren wastelands or an abstract painting reimagined. It's all completely tangible. All I can see are brain scans of tissue degradation confirming my previous diagnosis of dementia. Both are incredibly important if we are to succeed and understand our client's needs. Now, if you just give me a second, I'll have some more details for you. Feel free to explore in the meantime.
Pretty interesting visuals. They are boxy and flat, but you know, this is somebody's mind. Even referenced it almost as an abstract painting, so you're gonna have to take it as such. This is a representation of somebody's mental state. So perhaps the whole dementia thing is affecting the way things look. Frame rate is not great so far. We have a note here. Miss Moran, it has come to my attention during my inspection of the mining facilities here at Devlin that many of the workers in the pit are unsettled, uneasy, and as a result unproductive. There is clearly a correlation between the pitiful working conditions that these men have to endure and their motivation to do productive and worthwhile work. Listen, with these issues more in mind, with my sincerest apologies, I decided that Devil Mine should close temporarily until these issues meet the standards. Okay. So they close the mine of a small town, I think is what we can deduce. I have another note over here. Oh god, I am such an idiot. I borrowed the air compression manual in order to make repairs in the mine, and I left it down past the blast doors. Steve has warned me so many times about being forgetful. I just hope I can get it back before it gets lost forever. I can't afford for any of my wage to be docked this week. Okay, so we need to get the air compressor manual behind the blast doors. That's what I'm going to assume here. Can't take the raisins. Can only look at the raisins. So here we are. I think we're going down to the mines right here. And even though that might be slightly unrealistic, or I guess not, we have to go back up. We are in somebody's mind. A hodgepodge of collective memories. Very disappointed still. Can't adjust my controls.
In an old abandoned mine known as Devlin. Entry 95D in our client's memory journal indicates that an accident occurred affecting them in a meaningful way.
It looks like someone tried to acquire the mine at one point or another. Miners eat from metal plates. So it's MEFMP. Metals eat from metal plates. Is the air compressor? This might be the door. Excellent. We have door. Nothing worthwhile in here. At least I don't believe so. Perhaps we already went down there. There's eat from metal plates. Okay, very good. Alright, we have this piece of paper that probably has some value to it in terms of accomplishing a puzzle. The window up here, stay right there. Character does move incredibly slow. Very slow, in fact. Turning is... let me make sure again. Just in case. Yeah, you can't actually turn any faster than that. Which this isn't a first-person shooter or anything that would really require fast movement. It would, however, damper the experience for those like me whose preference is move a little quicker to look around a room. Considering all you're doing is looking, that would have been nice to have that, as well as an adjustment to any of the controls, really, which has become pretty much a standard for 15 or so years. That's really unfortunate. I'm not sure where I'm going or what I am doing. This is not part of the puzzle. That's 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 not part of the puzzle. Okay. These are blast doors, of course. Blast doors that I'm not really able to access. We've got these things here. Don't appear to be able to interact with them. Yeah, that frame rate's not doing so well. The L1 button is to identify objects, but I have been pressing it rather regularly, and I am noticing it's not identifying any of the objects. I'm not sure if these objects don't have descriptions or what. Even this guy over here. No description. Oh, wow. And I have walked right through there. Hey. Yep. Walked right past it. Oh, metal plates. Okay. Monday, waking up for the first time. Saturday, today a nurse was holding my hand, asking me to calm down. I tried to explain that I'd spilled a cup of hot tea and burnt my hand. Somehow I managed to lose 3 days. Okay. Cool. So we have a metal plate here. Perhaps that metal plate will do something to open up those doors. I don't know if I've ever eaten off of a metal plate. I can tell you I wouldn't like the sound. Nope. And oh boy. Oh man, look at that frame rate. Get back to where we were. I'm holding this bad boy. Oh, 1670. That is the combination code. However, I don't know where I even input that. Yeah, nope. Don't know what to do, where to go, or what I'm actually... Not sure what the goal actually is at this moment. I assume it's to open up those blast doors, but hey, I could be totally wrong. Perhaps it's over here. There we go. Let's look at this object once again. 1670. So we have 1, 6, 7, and 0. So that's pretty easy. Is that not selected? Oh, I see. Oh, let's zoom in again. Let's do the whole zoom in thing again. 6, 7, and 0. There we are. The door is now open. Okay. We have a new environment.
So I've been digging a little deeper into our
frame rate has gotten worse.
And I found details of a strong emotional response to someone who once worked within the mine. An entry that discusses the mine at great length, but doesn't discuss whom the individual was that worked there. Continue to work your way down, further into the mine. It seems the center of this memory is very much at the heart of these industrial ratways. I'll contact you if I gain any more information.
Don't know what those things do yet, so probably shouldn't mess with them too much. That's the door I just came through. What's wrong? What's going on here? There is a jump button. I'm unable to jump. Is it that I need to climb up these stairs? Couldn't actually see a difference in that ground to this ground, so... yeah. Very dark game. Just noticing... Can't open up these doors. See? Probably something to do with this right here. So, right, left, left, right, left. There we go. Left, left. I suppose that I need to then activate this switch over here. Is that right? That's not a switch. But, like all the other pipes, I just walk right through it. Right, left, left, right, left. Okay. There was water here, right? Like a second ago? Like I was walking on water? Okay, so now we have to go over here. All right. We have a note over here. We slink and stir throughout the night, lurking through the unknown, relishing the places where only children dare go.
Sounds, sights, and smells can help store memories forever.
A projector. I'm not sure how they got here, but I think they relate to our patient's history. Don't worry. You won't need these to progress this evening, as they're an optional task, but we should at least give this one a try. I'll store important notes like this downstairs in the case for you. They'll be there whenever you want to have a look at them.
Jeez, it's like that movie Dreamcatcher. Well, we have a safe. Oh. Frame rate gets awfully rough once you get in here. So we have a projector. So it's not so much a note that I'm discovering, it's objects, and these objects will populate this hub world. Okay. Oh boy, wow, that's rough. That's really rough. I'm not a frame rate snob. I'm just all about, you know, I don't need it to be 60 or whatever. I just need it to be consistent. And then, unfortunately, I must say this game is not very consistent with its frame rate. We need to... We're not doing anything here. These objects. Look at that plate for some reason. Okay. Alright, what have I, bronze plate. Okay. Maybe something over here. Need to get past those blast doors to get the air compressor manual. Very, very dark environments. This is a mine after all. So I guess that explains that. There is no bird in the mine. Is this significant in any meaningful way, or is there just no bird? Yeah, the inability to change my controls has really, really affected my experience here. Turn on lights. Must be something I can pick up and possibly destroy, I assume. Something I want to put in that machine. Is this it? Jug?
The things we touch throughout our life can stay with us in the back of our minds.
Okay. Puddle. I might say that this game is perhaps too dark, because these, or maybe if it's not the darkness, the environments are awfully similar. They blend together. I'm honestly not quite sure what I'm looking at here half the time. The video is actually a little bit brighter. In my perspective, I find that people prefer to have brighter videos, so hey, that's why that looks like that. I see. This item is nothing. It does not identifiable. When you press L1, it does not identify what it is. Jeez. Maybe there's a secret in here? No. Okay. Am I supposed to pick up? Is the lamp something I can pick up? It is not. It is also not identifiable by pressing L1. Another item that remains non-descriptive. This. Okay. Am I supposed to be in here or not? Because that. Okay. You go ahead and figure out what texture you want on there, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Okay. The low. Okay.
Although broken and fragmented, they hold the key to remembering the way we were.
I can't pick up anything else.
I hope that wasn't important.
I just cut that open, allowing the steam to come through so I can go through the door. The knocker down's calling me deep down the mining shaft, the temptress and the rolling brimcliff let the laughs laugh. Okay, so the miners are not happy.
A spray of perfume and it all comes flooding back.
So that's the air compressor manual. So, I'm going to run under the assumption that because this person didn't return the book to the desk, maybe something very bad happened in the mine. So if I return this book to that desk, I should set something right. Alright, so where is that desk? Is the desk over here? Desk is over here. Okay, so I'm stuck in here now. But the projector works. It came together.
At roughly 3 p.m. today, we had a breakthrough. I sprayed a small amount of the perfume that the next of kin provided on the back of the armchair. Although there wasn't any verbal acknowledgement at this stage, I found that the patient seemed to be calm throughout the entire session. I'm going to wash it off tomorrow and see if there's a direct difference, and if so, I may use it as an aid in future sessions.
I'm not able to replay that. The door is still locked. This door is opened up, so we have another environment.
There it is. Our readings, they're showing that this is what's causing the symptoms of dementia in our patient. Or at least it's part of what's causing it. Destroy it any way you can. Once the task is done... God's sake, not again! It's resisting! Whatever you do, don't listen to it! It's true! You need to escape! It's trying to stay attached to the mind in any way it can. You can't trust it! Hit the switch, Restorer! Destroy it with access bar!
Moments, like stars, are passing me by, burning so bright and so fast as if they never truly existed at all. They're so beautiful, so fragile. I want to hold on to them. I want to hold on and never let them go. Why can't I hold on anymore? Please.
Okay. You know, we're at the over the 30-minute mark. Yeah. Kind of bored. I don't need to shoot anything. I do enjoy games that don't involve combat, you know. Obviously there's you know, To the Moon or 30 Flights of Loving or any other first-person game that you know, is more about the experience of the narrative. But I might state this game, you know, being the whole cryptic thing,
Restorer?
you know.
Can you hear me? Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. What you've just experienced was a relapse of our patient's condition. Hopefully you didn't cause too much damage whilst inside. Now, the objective as stated is to locate Jean's artifact. At this present moment in time, we don't know what this item is. We We need to gather information from important memories our client can still understand. Their core memories.
Alright. Well. You just gotta press triangle to teleport. So we're in a new environment. I've been told by the doctor keeping a journal, blah, 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 blah. Remind me of long ago when I used to paint professionally. I had struggled in remembering. Oh, Lighthouse. So it's like the same place, huh? Yep.
Right. Let's try to make sense of all of this. Explore whatever you can, and I'll keep in contact with any new information. You found one. A memory fragment. Good work. A ribbon. This must be Jean's representation of them within her mind.
Well, that's all of them. I want to check the ribbon in the case, which I don't actually know where the case is. But the case... That frame rate's really taking a beating right now. Can't keep up with these visuals, which is strange. Certainly strange. What's a house? Can I go in the house? I can.
Hello? I don't think anyone's here. Hello?
Wants to do something together that can last forever, something that someone in the future can find one day and understand the feelings that we have for one another. I'm fed up with the normal stuff that people do when they date. I feel like we are different, that our love is deeper. Okay, they're gonna bury something somewhere together. And so I will have to dig that up. My guess, but I'm gonna assume that I probably need this more than I need the pill pot. Alright, so maybe I'm gonna take this, fire that, combine it with the teapots. Alright. Guess that's not the case. This is a radio. You know what you can do with the radio? Absolutely nothing. Bourbon. Alright. All sorts of stuff. A little bit of flickering in this game, here and there. Got a handprint. Alright. Also, later this morning, whilst I was sorting through all of your old things, I completely forgot that we had done this all those years ago. I don't know why I'm writing this. You are gone, and I have to accept that. I am 89 and can barely write properly. I have no use for, well, you wrote in font, so. I still remember the code, your birthday, of course, 0911. 0911, indeed. Okay. So. Not gonna forget that one. Never gonna forget that one. Alright.
say, I am impressed, Restorer. You've done such wonderful work this evening. Just between you and I, there's a lot riding on this restoration. It's our last week of funding, and, well, I haven't got any usable results. You're my last hope, and it's very important that we succeed.
Well, I wanted to inspect it, but okay. Grateful for the extra income. I'm slightly worried about the damage you've done to my floor whilst putting your cables under my workshop. The floor looks very weak and I'm nervous every time I have to carry something heavy over it. Anyway, I should make the repair cable. Alright, so... I have to release this somehow. Can't jump on that. How am I gonna release that? Can't take any of these tools. Can't actually see any of these tools either, so... Yeah. Can't do anything here, here. Yeah, the slow turning speed is a constant irritant in this game. Also, just not being able to select bird controls. I mean, that
mind can be like
oof.
a blank canvas, or a picture can be left incomplete for a generation, only to be finished years later in life.
The blacksmith was a vital part of the British town for a very long time, but with industries growing and taking over, they had to find other ways to survive and remain in trade. This particular smith became well known for his sculpting and other decorative metal work. But apparently he became a recluse after the industrial decline and destroyed all of his work.
A crow with an injured wing, just lying there on the beach.
Alright, well... This projector doesn't mean anything like the other projector that did. We're using assets, I guess. Tire swing.
10 people. A small wedding. But moving country means making a new life and new friends.
Okay. Not sure what that means. Yeah, I can't even see where I'm, you know, so. Really, really unfortunate. It's impossible to actually select anything. Not impossible, but pointless, really. Borrowed a stamp, don't forget to post the order. You seen the music box, so contact me. What do we got right here for time? Wait, about 15 minutes left. This. So all of these objects will be used in the puzzle somehow. All of them. Or we have items that don't serve any purpose. Either or, that's a problem. Either there are too many items, or there are too many items that don't do anything. Like items you wouldn't need to pick up for any given reason. So hopefully, I don't know. You can't really win in that situation. We've taken the stamp. because the stamp was referenced. So we'll put the stamp right there. Maybe that did something. I don't know. I guess not. If I'm being completely honest, the inconsistent frame rate is giving me like a slight headache. And you know, it's kind of straining my eyes out a bit. I mean, I need to cut that rope somehow, so I'll use some of these tools. No. No, 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 that's not right, because the tools are not really there. Click the switch, nothing happens. Let's see where the electricity goes. I just gotta take a real quick break, guys. Ugh. Sorry about that. Oh, alright. Man, it's like, it's honestly like I'm getting like irritated. My eyes are literally becoming irritated. It just, it's not even that, they said turn off head bobbing. I don't even see any head bobbing. I just see like a very inconsistent frame rate that's really started a headache for me. I mean, it fluctuates so rapidly. It does kind of, you know, mess with your head a little bit. Is there any way to put this? I'm gonna take this instead and see if I can open up that. You know? Oh, okay. What did that? Did that do something? There was something blocking my way, right? Right? What did that do? Is there something over here? What did I just do? Well, it was in the basement. No, that's not how you get to the basement. How do you get to the basement? I mean, there's a... I mean, I guess I gotta break the floor to get in there. But I did something, right? What did I do? The rope is connected to what? Okay. Follow the rope. What? Okay. I guess I'll have to attach something to the rope. Well, the rope is that length right now. So let's pull the rope up or down. Whatever way it's going here. And the rope is further down, which means I'll tie it to this machine. Right? Right? No. There's no electricity. Okay. I do record at 60 frames a second, so if you're watching this in 720 or 1080p on YouTube, and you'll definitely be able to see what's going on here. Oh, wow, man, like it's actually, you know, I swear I'm not a frame rate snob. It could be running at 15 frames a second the whole way through, and that'd be fine by me. But my eye is freaking killing me right now.
It glistened in the shop window. A music box with the most beautiful decoration.
A great man once worked here. Part philosopher, part engineer. His radical new ideas changed the course of history forever. Let's find out what this has to do with anything.
Huh, okay. Well. He worked over there in the mine. I guess this is after it closed down because there were 20 people killed. We'll just keep moving forward.
You know, I am sorry about before, the relapse and all. Just remember, it's incredibly important that we trust each other. Don't worry too much about her brain. I'll be monitoring it on my end to ensure that no severe damage is caused during your visit.
So we need a third toy boat. Say that 3 times fast. Some mood music in this game. It's not doing a whole lot for me, but it's not detracting from the game itself. Ugh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I gotta keep taking a break from here because every time I look at that the frame rate there, it's really like it's causing me like it's physical irritation. I don't want to use the word pain because I feel like that's too dramatic, but I do want to explicitly state, yeah, it's a pretty big problem for me. I'm not going to return to this game after this video is over because it's simply hard to actually look at. So, sorry guys. Your game is causing me mild harm. Wow. Yeah. How much time do we got left? 6 minutes. Yeah, just look at this frame rate. See if we can display how choppy it is. I have a black light bulb. Don't know why I decided to pick that up. Well, they put a bathroom in every house. That's attention to detail. Already been in this room before as well. I guess you could try and run over to those boats, see what they've got over there. I can't actually interact with the boats, I guess. They already go into this
How come
place?
they're not leaving footprints in the snow?
Probably because it, you know, technically is easier for you guys. Why didn't you render a body for the main character when he was sitting in a damn chair? He or she, I should say. Don't actually know. So I need something that'll just cut everything, much like, you know, so I can go cut that rope and, oof. Boy. Okay. So, occasionally when you transfer, files into a program, something like an apostrophe will actually cause an error, and that's what we're looking at right here. So it should say today's workshop didn't go very well. Instead, what it says is today's workshop didn't end up post you know, semicolon T. So this happens a lot when if you ever use like iTunes or something like that, and you're importing tracks or whatever you use to import tracks, you'll see this happen a lot. It appears that they didn't realize that happened. They missed that, which I can believe. That is known to happen. Not sure if these audio glitches are intentional. Those little pip pip from before. Oh yeah, okay, they're intentional. Oh, it's because that's the end of the stage. Oh, okay, so I can look at the ribbons from here. So, really no point, I guess. I can look at the ribbons. Alright, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's call it for what it is. You know, began with a lot of technical issues. A very problematic frame rate. The lack of customizable controls are actually a major problem for this title. One that will hold it back from a larger audience. Real shame they couldn't work that out. Overall, I mean, for the experience that you're getting out of a title like this, I found to be generally unimpressive. I do like puzzle games, and I do like exploration games, and I do like first-person games. I guess you would put this somewhere in the realm of Myst on the PC way back from, when was that, 1995, I want to say, 94, 95? That's basically what this game is, and, you know, it's boring. Really boring. And I do, you know, it's overly cryptic. I don't really like that. It's kind of, you know, say what you want. Say what you want. And, that'd probably be better. You can certainly be cryptic. You absolutely can have mystery in storytelling. But there needs to be at least enough established. You have to have, in my opinion here, you have to establish so much, except for that one tiny thing. Everything else is cemented, except for that one thing. It doesn't add up. How do you get there? Why is it like that? What was that thing? You know, that's how you build up a pretty good mystery, in my opinion. Or that's how you can introduce cryptic elements. You know, you've got everything front and center, but that one little bit doesn't add up. And when you, maybe when you discover a little more about that one little thing, that one thing that was already cemented, that becomes the next question, because it doesn't fit. You know? So, you know, I generally I don't know. No, I wouldn't recommend it. In general, this is an easy one to miss. In fact, if it wasn't available on PlayStation Plus, I don't know if anyone would really go for this, or if anyone would even notice this title. It's unfortunate. You know, frame rate, awful. Can't change the controls. That's awful. Gameplay is incredibly slow. And, not really getting engaged with the story whatsoever. I did skip a lot of notes, I'll admit that, but it's because, you know, starting up and it would basically just kind of skim right through them. It's like, no, this is, pretty boring. That's gonna do it for this episode of the first hour, though. Leave a comment, tell me what you thought, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you for the next episode of the first hour. Thanks for watching.